All right, so in this video, I want to give you one tip, one thing you can start doing. It's super easy to start building your core confidence. So come along on this hike with me and let's talk about it. That's where we're going. So first of all, when we lose our core confidence, we retreat into ourselves. We're afraid to make contact with the world, with other people. We get so caught up in our own troubles, our own suffering, that we forget about other people. The other people in our lives, our friends, our family, but also just the people around us every day when we go to the grocery store, when we're out for a walk, whatever it is. We're not making contact with those people. And the sad part is that most of the time, other people have forgotten about us. The consequence of all that is that we could be surrounded by hundreds of people at the state fair or whatever and feel totally alone and unacknowledged. The psychological effect is we're lonely, we feel invisible, we don't feel real to other people. We feel as if there's no benevolence or kindness in the world, no one to make a connection with. And that only just compounds the cycle. We retreat further into ourselves and other people retreat away from us. And it's a big problem for a lot of us. So what can we do about it? Well, the tip I'm going to give you is going to help with just that problem. And it's super easy. But before I get to that, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you're new, and be sure to sign up to our email list. We've got a guide on 5 tips to gain core confidence. Click that link in the description below to download your free guide today. All right, so we're about halfway up the trail. Let's get to the top. All right, we made it to the top. Now let's get to the solution to this problem. So first of all, this problem is 100% solvable. It's completely in your own power, and it's super easy. The thing to do is for you to start initiating friendly contact, friendly conversation with strangers. Might sound daunting, I know, but I'm gonna give you some tips on how to do it that's gonna make it really easy for you. So how do you do it? Well, it's a 4-step process, let's call it that. The first thing you're gonna do is make eye contact with the stranger. That's step 1. Step 2, you're gonna give them a genuine smile. And I need to talk about this right now because so many people today don't know how to smile correctly. When you smile, you want to engage your whole face. It should be in your eyes, not just your mouth. You want to make sure that you're avoiding that awful fake smile of death. Please avoid the fake smile of death. Third step, tip your hat. What I mean by that is say, how do you do? You know, hi, how's it going? Howdy, whatever you're comfortable with, but say something. You don't need to open up a whole conversation. All you're doing is acknowledging them with a friendly hi. That's it. The fourth part, this isn't really, and these aren't in any order. These all kind of happen at the same time, but the fourth part of this is give them a wave. Move your hand. When you're saying hi, include your hand with it. So to sum up, you're gonna make eye contact, you're gonna give them a genuine smile, you're gonna say hi, and you're gonna wave, and then you're gonna keep walking on. That's it. It's super easy, but it's so powerful in giving you a sense of initiation, of control, of benevolence, of friendliness in your life. It totally changes the world you're living in. It'll make you believe in the goodness of the world again and give you an easy heart. All right, I want to talk about a few obstacles that you're going to run into when you start trying this tip out in real life. The first thing is that it's going to be extremely uncomfortable for a lot of us. I mean, this is something we're not used to. Reaching out to other people is just uncomfortable on the face of it. So this is something that you shouldn't push yourself with. Don't try to go too hard, and don't blame yourself if you are too scared to start doing the full thing right away. Work up to it. Maybe the first time you try it out, you just smile at someone. Maybe the next time you add in the wave, and maybe the third time you finally work up the courage to say hi. So if you don't start doing it right away, you shouldn't let that scare you away from starting to work this into your life slowly over time. The second thing is that so many of us have been burned by people in our life. We've lost faith in the benevolence of other people. People suck. It's gonna take some time to start believing in that again and getting used to other people. So give yourself some time to rework that premise within yourself. And lastly, and this is probably the most important thing to remember, is that it is not your fault If someone else chooses not to engage with you, that's their problem. They're going to choose to go and be closed off and grumpy for the rest of their life. That should not affect you, and you shouldn't take away blame for that because they decided to be an asshole. You can't make people respond to you, and that's the important point here. So stay confident out there, champs. I'll see you in the next video.